Hi guys, so please ignore me. I have been working in my office literally all night last night and all morning. It's Saturday and my kids are at their grandparents because they usually stay the night on Fridays because I have amazing in-laws that just want to keep my kids all the time. So I share them so graciously, but I am coming on this morning to share a little bit about what I've been doing and where I was at and where I am now. So once you pop on, just say hey. I'll probably record this to give some of these tips to some other people. So if you're watching the replay, say hey to me too. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Sometimes my favorite part of Saturdays is just waking up and not having to get ready and getting my life together. And that's exactly what I've been doing this morning and all of last night. So for date night last night, we went and got dinner, but he went with me to Michael's and to Hobby Lobby and all the places to get my life together because I noticed where I was and I knew I needed to change it. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the whole reason why I came on here is because I feel I really don't know if anybody else was feeling like me, but I was feeling really overwhelmed. If you have ever or are feeling overwhelmed in your business, please tell me that that's you too. Not because I want to know that you're struggling, but because I want to know that, or just because I feel like it's important to share that. And as a leader, I feel like I need to make sure that you guys know that I'm just not over here rocking it out every day and I'm not overwhelmed and overworked and everything just like you guys are. So if you've ever been overwhelmed in your business, definitely raise your hand and let me know that, because this is the type of thing that I want to train on really quickly. I'm doing a Zoom on Sunday that's going to be super in depth about exactly how I run my business, but this one today is going to be just about running your day-to-day stuff that anybody might do to run a business. So it's not really going to tell you how to run it, but these are just some things that are going to make it a lot faster for you to do those things. And just remember that just because your stuff doesn't look like mine or I do it this way, that doesn't mean it's right or wrong. This is just how I was feeling, and I needed to put something in place to make me not feel like that. So first off, I will say that the number one thing that you need to do as you're entering the spring season is to declutter. When I say declutter, I mean throw away all the things that you know you're not going to be using in your Scentsy business. So that is something that I did this week. My son was sick one day this week, so I took the entire day and I pulled everything out of my office and I got rid of a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to use anymore or that I haven't looked at or whatever. And I realized I had a bunch of stuff I needed to get rid of, so I got rid of all that. But then I noticed a need for me to be more organized, and I'm a teacher, so organization is really big for me. So it really shows a lot about where I've been the last year, because my office was out of control and not organized, and that really shows me that I was super dupressed and just not having it together. So I decided no more, and here I am. So the first thing I want you to do is to declutter. That means business supplies. That means things that you're not going to use. If you don't have a place for it or you haven't touched it in the last 6 months, you need to get rid of it or give it to somebody on your team or whatever. So declutter. Also, when I say declutter, you want to simplify. So you want to simplify all of the things that you do weekly, daily, monthly in your business. I'm not going to go into that yet because that's the training for Sunday, but I'm going to show you how I decluttered and I simplified all the things that are in my office here in a second. And if you are, like I said, I told you guys to tell me if you were overwhelmed. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to stop. And I want you to remember why you joined and what makes you excited. Because if what you're doing in your business isn't making you excited, you need to stop. You need to stop. If doing something in your business is making you not excited, then we need to figure out a way to change it. Now, that doesn't mean just stop working your business or just stop doing mail outs like I had, but you've got to figure out a system or something to simplify it, like Mail Merge, to make you be more productive at it and not hate it. And I literally woke up at 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday when my kids aren't even here, and I've been in my office since then, getting my life together in here. Now, that's because I let my life get real out of control in here. It shouldn't take anybody else that long, but I'm getting it together. So if you're not excited, you need to stop and think about the things that do make you excited. And we need to come up with something that you can do to do that, because I'm excited when I wake up. I'm doing this AIM program and I'm creating all these forms and I'm doing this training for you on Sunday, and I'm excited about my business. And I know for a long time I was worn out, I was tired, I was discouraged, I was depressed, I was overwhelmed, overworked, and just plain unhappy. And I'm not going to stay there anymore. So this is the things that I'm doing. So declutter and simplify. Another thing I mean by declutter, if you have a bunch of warmers in your house that you are never going to use again, or you don't want, or you want to go and buy brand new stuff and you don't have the money, get rid of them. When I say get rid of them, have a VIP auction. Have a VIP auction. Let your people know. Take pictures, like good pictures, of all your warmers that you're going to get rid of. Let your people know that they are used and that they won't come with a box. I mean, obviously, you're going to clean up the dish and make it look brand new. But if you have warmers, I do this every catalog season, y'all. And remember, I absolutely do not advertise this on my personal Facebook whatsoever. But I have warmers that I'm never going to use, that I want new ones. So I do this every single year. So I do a VIP auction. I take good pictures of them. I let my VIPs know that they're going to be used and without a box. But I take good pictures and then I post them on my team page. They're first come, first serve. They must be local unless they're willing to pay whatever it's going to cost to ship it. And I start it at a price. Okay? You create excitement around it. You may start it at $15. Like, I'm not selling these warmers for, it's less than half off. But that way I'm at least getting some of my money back. So for instance, that Stargaze warmer that's back there, I bought a new warmer for half off for my kitchen, and I'm moving the diamond warmer up here to my vanity. So I'm going to auction off that Stargaze for probably $15 and whatever. So, and you're going to do it first come, first serve, and it's only people that are VIPs. You could do a text party. You could post on Facebook, hey, I'm doing a text party with some clearance items in Scentsy, and get rid of the things in your house that you're never going to use. Your bars, if you don't like the scent or whatever. So declutter. Get rid of the things you're not going to use. Please, if you are a new consultant, do not go post on Facebook and say that Chastity Robinson said you can sell your used warmers for cheap. You can, but you cannot do it publicly. Don't do it in a Facebook group that's like random. Don't post it on a garage sale page. Don't do it. Post it to people you know, or tell your customers you're having a text party and send it out to all your customers in a text and say first come, first serve, and let everybody know up front somebody may claim it before you. So declutter, okay? That's one thing. Now, like I said again, if you are not excited about your business, you need to ask yourself if the things that you're doing are adding value to your business. Is it adding value? Are you scrolling on Facebook through those samples groups and seeing people be negative? That's not adding value to your life. Work your business and you're going to be fine. And that's why I showed you guys those groups, because that's where I get a lot of these flyers and stuff from, but I don't ever go and read anything in them because that's not going to add value to my life. So think about what you're doing if it's adding value. If you are trying to be the best at making all the cute samples or the cute flyers and you don't like doing that, and that doesn't make you excited, don't do it. It doesn't matter. Use a crinkle cutter, put a sticker on it, and be done with it. Stop doing things that don't add value to your business and don't make you happy. Because you are never going to be happy if you try and do all the things that everybody else is doing. Nobody else is you. Nobody else knows what makes you happy. Nobody else knows what makes you excited in your business. So stop comparing yourself to others. I'm here to show you what's working for me and to give you some ideas about maybe systems that you want to put in place, because this is just what works for my brain. So think about that, okay? And if you're going to be watching my training on Sunday, your homework is to just make a long list of every single thing you do for your business, all the time. Anything you do for your business, make a list of those things so you kind of have an idea, because it doesn't matter what system you use. It matters if it's going to work for you. Okay? And the same thing that I'm talking about right here. So I'm going to get moving and talking. So declutter and simplify. So that's what I needed to do. I needed to simplify things in my business. So number 1, I got rid of all the things. Number 2, I'm about to show you everything I'm doing to make things simple. So the one thing I can say about mail outs, which made it simple, was I did that video on mail merge. And I just got my welcome packet from Stamps.com. So I'm doing my Stamps.com stuff today. And I have all my Stamps.com stuff in a little binder right here under my printer, under my scale, so that it's in the exact same place so that I can do it every single time I need to do it, because that's what made it simple, okay? Same thing with my mail outs. I have a new bin right here. So I have my mail outs already done. Right here, they're packaged in my poly mailers. They're done. I've written notes to my people. I've put my stuff on it. Now all I have to do is put my postage. The reason why I haven't done my postage yet is because I want to do it one time. So I have my team mail outs ready, but I need to mail out samples and catalogs. So I'm not doing that until I'm ready to do it all at one time, because it's just not okay for me to do a million things at once. Make it easier, simplify your life. And Stacy, that's exactly why I started Stamps.com, because I hated going to the post office. So I would send Chase and he wouldn't be able to go for a couple days because of stuff that happens at work, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I actually had him watch the training that Justin did on it. He learned how to do it, and then later on this afternoon he's going to teach me how to do it. Because Justin's training was really long. So after he teaches me how to do it, I'm going to do a screencast and teach y'all how to do it. And that will help you guys do that simpler. So that's one thing that I said. 2 other things. I don't know what keeps going off over there. 2 other things that I'm doing to simplify my business is you should always have a mobile office, and you should always have things with you in your purse. And I did all of those things. I just updated my mobile office, but I would put catalogs in my purse and they would get ruined, and it would make me so upset because I've got Mason that shoves shit in my purse all the time, and my husband's digging in my purse, and I drop stuff in my purse and it was getting messed up. So I decided that I am now always going to have a catalog with me and these clear poly mailers. Okay, these are the mailers that I use for mail outs. And these are actually not big enough, so I'm going to order some other ones because these fit my 5x7 postcards. But I just went ahead and put this in a clear mailer. So then when I drop this in my purse, the clear mailer may get dirty, but this is going to hold it tight, and it's going to keep it from getting all messed up. So it's still in my purse, because I always want to have a catalog with me that's labeled and everything else. So that is going to simplify my business, because I'm not going to be messing up my catalogs. Another tip, I watched a video this morning. I'm so dang excited about this, okay? Because I know so many people ask questions about how you can start conversations with people in a store or just randomly, and how you can get their contact information, because it's really awkward. Listen to this tip. I'm so dang excited, and I don't know why I've never thought of this. I literally watched the video and I screamed this morning while I'm working in my office. Tell people when you give them a sample, or if you're just talking to them in Target in the candle aisle and you're trying to get them out of there, tell them that you're going paperless as much as possible in your business, and tell them that you have a business card on your phone, that you would love to be able to text them your business card. How freaking genius is that? You're texting them your business card to give them your information. You're not having to carry business cards around with you, because let's be real, I have 500 business cards and I never pass them out. And then you have their freaking phone number. Like, how freaking smart is that? Like, I'm mind blown right now. I'm literally going to make better looking business cards because mine just look like this, and they're old, and I've had them forever. And it just says, running low, let me know with my picture. It's so old. So I'm going to make a new one so that it looks really cute and fun and colorful. And I'm going to text it to them because when I text it, I'm going to have their number. Duh, instant follow-up. And tell them you're not going to be spammy or whatever. Give them your number. And then you can literally follow up with them later on and say, hey, we met at Target, blah, 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 whatever. So, hello, instant conversation. And you've already got their contact info without having to be weird. Just say that you are trying to run your business more paperless. Bailey, girl, you know how I am about over. I can't get it. I can't. Like, I'm going to have to because there's that. But, yeah, I'm going to need you to get my life together. Okay, so those were the two things that I wrote down about that. If you don't love what you're doing, you need to change it. So one thing that I am doing is, you're going to see all about this on Sunday. I got a new planner, and I am legit about to change my life and my business because I wasn't working my business in a system, and I've got a new system. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that because, yeah. Anyway, so I have decided that I am going to get my office together, and the way that I did that was making everything simple. So by making everything simple, I've labeled everything. And I know that sounds so stupid, but Chase really wants to be on my business account. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. He wants it to say Chase and Chastity Robinson, right? Because Chloe says Chloe and Justin or whatever. And I'm like, honey, you ain't doing enough work to get on this name, to get on this. You're not going to be a superstar director and you ain't doing nothing. Like, I mean, I love you. You're my husband, but you haven't earned this. And I mean, I'm like, you just go on these free trips. You got to amp your game up and go to the post office more than twice a week and 3 days after I ask you to get put on my business. So I am creating it to where he can do these things. And he would get really frustrated with me when I would like leave him a list of things to help me do, but he wouldn't know where I keep my stuff. Well, number one, I already told you that my office was really out of control. But number two, I really didn't have stuff printed and ready. And I was just kind of packaging parties as I go. And it was just time consuming. And I couldn't really ask him to help me to do things when I wasn't here. And that just wasn't helping me because he literally sometimes works nights in his home all day long or doesn't go to work until later on in the day. So I have organized my life. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to have to like use my little tripod thing. But yes, Jen, I label my bins now. I never did that before because I just knew where my stuff was and I wasn't asking anybody to help me. So I came down here and I have all these bins that I have from school that I just brought home, and I labeled it. So I have white paper, I have colored paper, I have cardstock, I have labels, I have laminating sheets, I have page protectors, and folders. So all of that stuff is down there out of the way because I also noticed that my desk was really cluttered and it was giving me anxiety because I can't handle the clutter. So I labeled those bins. So if I need something or if he needs something, he knows where to find it. Okay. Another thing that I've done is I used to have my postcards like in this other organizer, but it looked really like it was organized, but it was just too much. So this is what I did. I bought these 4x6 photo holders to hold my postcards. And then they are in these bins. So let me show you what that looks like. So I did have to buy some 5x7 ones because I got these postcards now and they're just photo holders. So this holds all my stuff together so I don't have to have them everywhere. And so when I say postcards, I mean, and I love this little container. I got it off Amazon because it holds them all together and they don't look cluttered. When I say postcards, I mean things like this. This is my brag tag, so it's easy for me to grab it when I'm packaging a party. This is my thank you that I usually send with circles or whatever. And then I have all these promotion ones that I haven't been sending y'all that I'm going to do better about. So I have all of those already in there. And then I have another bin somewhere else in my office that like holds all the extra ones that wouldn't fit in one case. But so this way they're right here at my desk, easy for me to do, okay? So now I also have a little like magazine bin where I'm holding my showcase brochures and my product list. Now, I've already labeled all these things. I'd use a stamp and I labeled it, okay? All of my things are already labeled. They're already stamped and labeled. Why? Because when someone needs something, I want to be able to just grab it, okay? My join brochures were just sitting in the bottom of a bin and I wasn't using them, so I brought them out. Here are my trifolds and my business cards. I'm still probably not going to use my business cards because that's just who I am as a person, but now they are out. This right here is where I have a make a scene warmer, and these are all of my... That box is super old. These are all of my like pins and awards that I've got since I joined Scentsy, because I just don't really have anywhere to put them. But I wanted them to be out. So I bought a make a scene warmer, and that's where I just put all my little things that people give me. Okay. So that is like the top of my little organizer. And then here I have my catalogs. They're already labeled, y'all. When you get these things in, you need to go ahead and put them together, because if you don't, you're going to be wasting time when someone asks you for something to get it done, okay? Those are my bars. I'm selling those because those are the ones that I sent. Yeah, Jen, attaching business cards to samples, that's a good idea too. And then you could go ahead and have those done. So I should actually do that. Maybe I'll do that later. Okay, so here is like my little mail out bin that's going to hold all my mail out so that I can do my stamps.com stuff at one time. These I'm about to show you. This is all my sample stuff, so it's already in one bin ready to go. Here's like all of my little like awards that Chloe or Scentsy sends me. I just have them in this little thing down here because the clutter drives me insane. I have some books. This is what I'm going to start. I need to find something else to put this stuff on. If y'all have an idea, let me know, because I'm going to start using this whiteboard to have Chase. I'm going to write my goals down on it so I look at them every single time I walk in here, and I'm going to separate it, and then I'm going to have a to-do list for my business, meaning me and Chase, so that it's right there all the time and I'm not just leaving him paper lists, because paper lists are giving me anxiety, okay? All right, so here is my home party bin. I already have my testers in it, and they're organized in my little cases, y'all. Already made, ready to go, so I don't have to mess with it. I have order forms here and catalogs. This is normally my home party thing, but I don't have a home party scheduled for a week until next week. So I am dropping this off on the way to my leader's lunch today with one of my really good hosts that wants to smell all the scents. So here's my samples that are already made. If you are not bulk sampling, you need to get it together, okay? I've already crinkle cutted all these. I have done my stamp. Anna, I don't know if you have a Michael's. All craft storage last night was 40% off. I'm about to go back today because I need some other stuff. It was all 40% off. All of those little bins and stuff, 40% off. So dang good because I needed the organization. This I just have sitting here because that's just who I am. I haven't really opened these. If anybody has an idea of what to do with these, that would be great, because I didn't throw them away, but I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. And anybody that knows me knows I just throw away stuff. Okay, that's my basket I'm delivering that somebody won at my drawing during my open house. Here is some stuff that I had on hand that's going in order that I have coming up. So like she wanted some of these bars I had on hand, and so I'm real ratchet. I didn't like those scents, so I pulled those aside and ordered stuff that I wanted. I got 4 pink cotton instead, and it literally says that, so I don't forget, right? Okay. Chase's computer, because he's helping me create all these forms that I'm showing you guys on Sunday. Here, I've bulk sampled. Again, these are all washer whiff samples. Liza posted the bag on our team page if you want to know what bags these are. Apparently I'm retarded or dumb. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I was ripping these because I'm real stupid. Chase made them for me yesterday and realized that they actually open at the top because that's just who I am as a person. My customers don't care. I didn't make the circle labels like she did. Hers look way better than mine because these are labels I already had and I wasn't about to go create more or throw labels away because that's money. I have the Jammy Time stickers from the Scentsy Success Store. That way I don't have to write anything on it. And then I just had this washer whiff thing. So anyway, there's that. Here are some counter clean samples. I'm not doing anything super fancy. I literally use what I have. Okay. These are my flyer things that I just started setting on my table for home parties. I put the files in our team page. Okay. My printer, like I said, usually I have my labels put away, but those labels are what I'm using for my planner that you guys are going to learn all about. My stamps.com stuff, my scale. Here I have lots of little like random things that I need regularly. Putting my coupons here, my stamps are here, right? And then all my different organization. You don't want to know what my office looked like before, okay? Chloe wrote that to me a long time ago. I keep it, stuff there. And then you can see over here is where I keep some of my stock, right? I have these bins over here that were literally, I'm going to show you what all was in it, just full of papers that were organized and I couldn't handle it anymore. Stacy, the printer stand was literally like $4 from TJ Maxx a long time ago. So definitely check out TJ Maxx or somewhere first because I was looking at them. I've been to Staples, Office Depot. I've been everywhere this week because I'm obsessed with office supplies. And they're like $25 at Office Depot. I was like, no. Because I wanted a different one, but I was like, no, I'll keep my $4.99 pink one. Okay, my vanity. I actually have a diffuser shade because I bought that diffuser off of a consultant and I didn't like the shade. Anyway, it's in there. I haven't unloaded it yet. Usually my bag parties are right here ready to go, but all of my bag parties are out. I just ordered some more testers. So this bag party is just sitting here with this ready to go and be packaged. Okay. Last thing I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you what I'm so excited about. Here I have this closet I couldn't even get into. So here are all my shipping supplies just in a big bin. Here is some stock. And not really stock. Well, the warmers are stock, but these are like my personal Scentsy Go pods that I've used, but they were like out on my desk and it was giving me anxiety. Some headphones that I bought. These are like some gifts. Please don't judge me by that. Those are some gifts and board games. And this is just kind of the catch-all. So in here, I have lots of old bags for bag parties. So if I need a bag, there it is. Extra organization stuff that I'm not using anymore. And then this part I think is important. I bought the large customer order bags. It comes, I think it's $20, but there's a ton of them in there. So if you, and you don't get PRV. So if you have another consultant that's local to you, like local in Fayetteville, go in with each other and split it because these fit the big warmers, big diffusers, all that. And they're clear and plastic and, you know. So I have my bags here. I have some Scentsy bags over here. I love the Scentsy bags for hosts. I don't just give those to anybody. Here's some extra postcard holders that I have because eventually I'm definitely going to need that. In this bin right here, and I know you can't really see, but in that bin right there, there's a lot of packaging stuff for like Christmas, Halloween, all my seasonal stuff that I don't need out all the time. It was bothering me. So here I have small bags. This bag shouldn't be in here. I have the small bags right here. And then these, I keep these because people that may order just like a bar or a room spray or something, or these are really good to send join info in. You can put all the stuff in it and keep it all together. So I always keep those. And it's on my supply list to order more bags. Here are my medium-sized bags. And what I do is I buy in bulk. So I go on Amazon and buy them. Michael's also had a sale on bags if you need bags. These are just like the clear order bags that you can add for $1. Scentsy used to send them to us for free, and I literally just like ran out. And like I said, I keep all of these little bags because you never know, and that's money. But it was driving me insane because they were everywhere. So, And those are like birthday bags and stuff. Anyway, so I wanted to show you how I'm organizing stuff. Like here is just extra stuff for Mason and everything else. Here are my extra postcards, like I said, so that they're not clutter, they're away. Here I'm keeping like my paper cutter and my hole punch because those were out. And I don't know if anybody's like me, but if lots of clutter gives me anxiety and I don't function well in that. And so I knew I needed to do something different. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Okay, so that's it. All right, let me show you what I'm so dang excited about. And I wish I could take credit for it, but, well, I mean, I guess I can take credit for the idea, but these little things, I am a teacher, and most of us that are in this business really like organization and business supplies, so I'm real mad at all my friends because nobody told me about these amazing folders, okay? That I'm about to show you guys. I hope this gives you as much life as it does me, okay? So, I'm just going to go ahead and preface this with this one is my favorite, and I'm not going to show you everything in it yet because I will show you all of that on Sunday on my Zoom. But I'm really big about like seeing quotes. If I'm feeling really down, I go to Pinterest and like look up motivational quotes. I do that all the time. I don't know if anybody else is like that. And sometimes, and even in my home gym, I have a big ass vinyl that says, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So when it really sucks, I can look at that and remind myself of that. So I love doing stuff like this. I'm actually going to put something together for the front of my planner too. But this is my little folder that says quit slacking, make shit happen. You've got goals to meet. Okay. And I put that on there because this is where I'm going to keep all of my extra planner sheets, and I'm going to show you what those are on Sunday. If you suggested that I use the Happy Planner, thank you, because it just changed my life, and I don't know why I've never used it before. And these are just extra Happy Planner little lined sheets, okay? Everything else is a secret till Sunday in this thing, okay? But I just like how this one had the little, like, thing I could put on there because now I know anytime like I need to be going in this to be making shit happen. Anyway, this is what I'm so excited about because this is what is going to, number one, help me, and number two, help Chase help me, and number three, give me some organization and simplicity to make my time more useful, because I don't know about you guys, but I have 2 kids, a husband that works crazy hours, and with Marley being the age that she's at, I can't package a party. I can't do any of that stuff in my office when she's still awake or when she's not entertained, because she screams when she goes in the pack and play after she's been at daycare all day. I can't blame her. And she's just into everything, so I can't. So this is going to help all the things, okay? So, don't get overwhelmed if you don't have all this stuff, okay? Don't feel like you have to. I've spent probably $100 between the planner and then all this other stuff that I bought. A lot of these bins and stuff I already had. I just weren't using them. But these folders are what I'm talking about. I've never seen these before. Like, I've seen pocket folders and binders and stuff, but I've never seen this, and I'm obsessed. So I don't even know what they're called. They're like poly something or another's, but they had them at Staples, and I'm obsessed. So this is what I've done. So this, I've labeled it home party supplies because I'm a super big label person. And what I've done, y'all, is I have gotten all of my flyers together and laminated so that when I go to a home party, I already have these things done and ready. I have no prep when it comes to a home party except for grabbing like all the different bins that I'm going to use and then some warmers that I'm going to take with me. But I know a lot of times we'll go and do a party, or we are asked to do a party, and we get overwhelmed because we have so much to do. So I have front loaded, the way we talk about front loading our calendar, I have front loaded so that I am ready for a home party. So let me show you some things I've done. And these were printed off from the workstation, front and back. So when you put it on the table, you're not going to see through it the way you do right now. But I printed out the starter kit, the Host exclusive starter kit. the reinstatement and the shooting star, and then top 10 reasons to join. Now, that doesn't mean I'm just going to be putting all these out on all my tables. No. But how many times are you having a recruiting conversation and you want to be able to show the things that you can get or whatever, and you don't have anything to show them besides pulling your phone out of your back pocket? I've been there. I'm sure other people have been there too. So I am going to have those when I talk recruiting or sponsoring or joining or whatever. So these are going to be for behind my sign that says like want it free or whatever. I think I have it in my mail out section. This was from Katie Lassiter, and I just printed it and laminated it. And this is like my personal special for when they host a party. So I'm having that conversation with them. So I'm going to have this next to my checkout table. When I say checkout table, if you've not done one before, I don't mean like it has to be like a separate checkout table, but it's our job as the consultant to fill out the order form. They fill out the top, you need to be filling out the bottom, because you need to be having conversations like this and the bundle and save. So I have the host rewards here, which was printed straight off the workstation and laminated, and then this right here. So I can have those conversations with them about buying stuff. Now, I'm not going to get them to not buy anything, but I'm going to ask them if there were other things they wanted that they couldn't afford. I have this bundle and save because I really like this one. It was in the files tab. I printed it and laminated it. It's ready to go. And the reason why I'm putting all this together is because all these were just in a plastic bin, not organized. It was driving me insane. The free fragrance delivery systems, I uploaded this on our team page today. I'm probably going to reprint it because it's kind of hard to read, but I was just trying to get my life together, and this is what I have for now, so I'll fix it later. I have the shipping chart, so if someone, for some reason, wanted to ship something to someone, I have it readily available, and I don't have to look it up, because I've had a few times where someone's like, hey, I want to order for my daughter and ship it to her, and it was just easier to look at it this way. I have the Share Your Fragrance that has all the different things like that organized. And then I also have the one that's just larger with all the different descriptions. Okay? And all this stuff is not going to be taken out unless I am going to a home party. And I'm taking it out at that home party. As I find other things, I know I have a list. I want a printable or a big flyer of a diffuser and a Scentsy Go as well, because everybody knows about wax and warmers, but they don't know so much about the Scentsy Go and diffusers. So if somebody has found like a big 8.5 by 11 sheet, that would be a good like flyer. Let me know. Share it with me. Sharing is caring. I love ya. I have full page order forms, okay? And I'm going to print some more out and stuff later. This is my home party little folder thing, okay? Not gonna touch this unless I'm going to a home party. I'm gonna put it away, okay? So I can put that away. Now, another thing, bag party and mail outs, right? You have bag parties that you need to restuff. You have people that have never tried Scentsy that want to do things, or you may be mailing a catalog to someone and you're not sending them testers. I've done that before. I ain't got time to be sending testers to everybody. So number one, I already have the Hostess packets printed and laminated on a 3-ring thing, okay? That's not even the front. And then I add the bundle and save at the back, printed and laminated, ready to go. Does this take me a little bit of time at the beginning to get all this stuff together? Yes, but now it's done, and I don't have to scramble at 5 o'clock on a Tuesday when someone wants a party first thing in the morning. I don't want to tell them, hold on, or not be able to do it because my kid won't go to sleep. So those are ready. Plus I'm getting more bag parties in, so I will have that ready to stuff. This is what I do for my people if I'm just mailing them a catalog party and they're out of state and I'm not going to ask for it back. I do this for my cousin every year. I print this out, I send her some catalogs and stuff, and she doesn't send that stuff back to me. But I'm not going to laminate the ones I'm sending to her. These are directly from the workstation. This is how I'm going to start doing my stuff with my bag parties as well. I usually have them circle everything they want on the product list and send it to me, but I found that's working, but not so great. So I'm going to try this. This is directly from the workstation. It has their wish list, host rewards, and then it has at the bottom a make your own guest list. I'm also going to put that in mail outs because if I'm going to send somebody something that's doing a Facebook party, I'm going to send that to them, and I want them to take a picture and send it to me. I have more of those bundle and save pages, so I can stuff those in mail outs or whatever. I have more of these things. They're just not laminated. I have the top 10 reasons to join Scentsy. It's an old file. It's somewhere in our files tab. I have these it says, please make sure your order forms are filled out entirely, name, address, phone number, and email. This helps me enter every customer correctly, ensures bomb follow up from me. If you do this with every customer, you as the host get to keep the wax bar in your bag as a little thank you. So I staple this to like a pack of order forms, not every single one, but to the pack of order forms. And I tell them that because so many times I'm getting basket parties back and it'll have their first and last name and that's it. And that's not income producing and that's not doing anything for me. And then I have a few other things in the back like this. So if you're a teacher, you know all about having to cut and paste things to save paper. So I have those host things small so I can send them to people and it doesn't take as much ink. I have the Disney things that Katie Lassiter posted a long time ago as well. I literally like tape them to a sheet of paper and then copy it. And then I have the order form the exact same way, 2 to a sheet, taped together, ready to go when I need to make more copies. Okay? And it's also going to be on my task list to update all of these things like once a month, not once a week, not when I need something. Do it once a month. Okay? This one's going to be for Scentsy documents. I don't really have anything in it right this second, but I know a lot of you guys will see something on the business references or whatever, and you want it, so you print it out, and then it sits on your desk because you don't know where to put it, but you think it's useful. That's going to go in here because I know I used to do that, okay? Leadership, I'm still adding to this. So this is just kind of what I already had printed out because I'm starting AIM, I'm doing coaching calls. I'm not good with binders because if everything isn't in one place, I don't really do it. So I felt like something this small would be okay. And honestly, I'm going to be doing a lot of my coaching calls either on the way home or on the way to work. So it's not going to be too difficult. I don't need this binder with me to do a coaching call. So I have the Annual Sales Excellence and Annual Mentor Tracker. And this, when I say leadership, it's not just for me. It may be things that I'm going to pull to give to a leader. I have the compensation plan. I have numbers needed to promote. That's a file that we've had. I made it small. A lot of these, like I said, guys, were papers I had just shoved places and they weren't organized. Bailey, come on. Yes, please do it because I'm real ratchet and I have to tape everything and help me. I'm poor and I don't know how to do it. Just help me. Do it, please. Do a screencast. Love you, mean it. And over. I'll love you forever. Okay, and then I have my list of 100. Maybe I'm just going to give that to somebody and challenge them to do it. So I'm going to add to this and hopefully I'll have some more things to put in it by Sunday. If not, I'll show you guys about that later. And then this was a big deal for me because I had so many labels and so many stickers and they were everywhere and I wasn't really using them. And if I'm paying for stickers, I need to do it. I was using the ones with my name on it, but I wasn't really using all the other ones. So what I found at Staples, once again, was these little like files. I used to have accordion files, but they were really big. I'm sure you guys have seen the ones that just like open and they're just huge. I didn't like that. That wasn't good for me because if it's taking up a lot of space, I get rid of it. So they literally open up like this and it does like accordion some, but it's not huge. So I've organized my labels. So I have the ones that say like join. I have the ones that I put on the inside of my warmer. Like I put these inside the warmer boxes because they say snap, click, share or whatever. All right. And then I just have my like washer whiff samples already printed on labels, like I said. So you guys want to work smarter, not harder. This may take you a little bit to get together right at first, but once you do it, it's going to make your life so simple. And then I have all these scent stickers. I didn't buy all those. There was a few consultants that quit selling and they gave them to me. Did I share my packaging one? No, let me share that one too. Okay, so once again, labels and stickers. So they're just all organized so that they're ready to go. I have my freebies because I appreciate you. I have, I've started putting these on my, I put it obviously on my catalog, but I also am putting them on my Scent of the Month flyer, because some people don't know that it's always buy 5, get 1 free, and it's all about marketing. So I have Ask $99, How I Changed My Life, and then I have the ones I made and the ones from the Scentsy store. Stickers make everything better, y'all, and I don't think that's just a teacher thing. I wasn't doing stickers because they were everywhere and I couldn't get to them, and it was causing me anxiety, but I also knew that I needed to make my packaging more fun. And then that's really it. So all this is just all my different labels. And I know it sounds really stupid to label this, labels and stickers, but if you're talking to a husband who will be looking for his phone when it's in his hand. So I am making this so simple, not only for me to keep it organized, but so that I could tell Mason, once he can read, to come in here and find my thing that says labels and stickers, and let's go. Okay, so there's that. And then the last one, this is what sort of inspired it. So I don't know about you, but raise your hand if you have ever been packaging a party and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to put such and such in there. And it's not like a flyer that you bought from Scentsy. I know I have. I've been packaging and needed something. Yes, Jen. So I definitely needed to label all my stuff, and so that way I actually put it away and instead of it just being in my brain. But I have been packaging all kinds of stuff and not had the stuff that I needed. So, or it was everywhere or in a binder. So that's how I had my stuff labeled before, in page protectors. And I wouldn't go put it back in the page protector because it would take forever. And Mason helps me label all my stuff, and he couldn't put it back in a page protector without getting frustrated. So I was like, okay, buy page protectors, buy binders. Hello, amazing folders. Okay, let me show you what I got. So I have little things that are already printed out, and it just is printed out on numerous pages. I did this one on Word, Bailey. I didn't have to cut it out and tape it. I just did text boxes. Aren't you proud? But they don't look anything like your stuff because yours is so much better. So I have one that says $5 off a $50 purchase or $10 off a $100 purchase. I haven't used these in a long time because I forgot about them. They were at the bottom of my stuff. Okay. Buy 5 bars, get 1 free. That's just something you could. I used to attach these to my Scent of the Month flyer, so I could do that too. And then it says get a free bar with a $50 purchase. And I'm just going to give them something from my stock or whatever. So, like I said, Jen, earlier before you got on, I was just really bad in my business because I was overwhelmed because there was shit everywhere. So, I posted this on the team page today. This is going to go on all of my hostesses' bags from now on. It tells her how much she saved, tells her the half price items, the free items, how much she could have earned in commission. So we talked, Desiree asked me about that last week, so I have that. And the thing is, guys, is they're already printed out for me. And once a month, I'm going to update this stuff. Okay? Bailey created these little scented memory things. I just went on there and put my name, and I printed on cardstock, so it's harder. I printed them multiple to a page, cut them out, and I hole punched them already so I can put my ribbon through it. These are the small ones I'm going to use on night lights. And then I have printed the big one for the bigger warmers, and they're already hole punched, so it's ready to go. I have no excuse not to put these things on there and step up my packaging game, okay? Next thing is I have my Wax Cash and my VIP. Sorry, guys, I like to be able to see you when I talk. I have my Wax Cash and my VIP Hostess coupons already printed out. So I'm also going to give my hostess a VIP Hostess coupon when I am giving it to her. That's in the Files tab too. There's that. Okay, this is an old thing that I had. I just didn't throw them away. It says, thank you, blank, for your purchase. Blank, your hostess earned. Blank and free product, blank and half price items. So you would put, thank you, Suzanne. Emily earned $40 in free product and 2 half off items. And that's sort of a way to open the booking conversation to do that too. Here's the want it free. so I can put that in people's bags. This is like a wax and warmer care sheet that I used to use like for brand new people. And it says thank you with a blank. I write their name in it. This is Brick Care. This is a file in the files tab too that I use to let people know that they don't have to use a whole cube in their brick. My stuff is, a lot of it is black and white because that was when I had a really bad printer. And then I have my catalog survival guide already printed out and cut and ready because I'm probably going to need more catalogs. Okay, this is what I've been working on and I'm so excited about it. So let me know if you have any questions because I'm about to get off here because you guys have been listening to me forever. But if this doesn't work for you, if this would be overwhelming for you, don't do it. Do it how it would work for you. I like all my stuff separate. I used to have binders with page protectors and all of these different things were in it, but I wasn't pulling the binder out because it was huge. It was put somewhere sort of out of the way because it was huge and it just wasn't working for me. So let me show you where I'm going to put my stuff really quickly. So I am going to put all of those things that I just showed you, right here on this shelf, except for like my home party supplies. I'm going to put that somewhere else. But my packaging orders is going to go right here. My labels and stickers are going to go right here. So they are ready to go. And then my other things that I'm using or that I created are going to go, like my bag party and mail outs. I keep all this stuff. It used to be over here. So now it's in this and at least it's organized. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions. This is just what's going to work for me. And I know that this is going to save me so much time because I would spend an hour packaging a party that should take me 15 minutes because I was looking for all the different things. I didn't have them ready. They weren't put away where they belong and all of that. Okay. So like I said, if this doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. But this is how I'm simplifying my business. All of these little poly folders. Okay. Hope y'all have a great Saturday. Let me know if you have any tips for me. Maybe, and I think that's what's really great about us is that we can all share with each other and let each other know like what you're doing that may be better than what I'm doing. Let me know. Love y'all.